There are two types of guilt. One that helps you grow and one that traps you inside your own mind. And most of us, we are stuck in the second type. If you actually want to grow, if you want to enjoy all the good things life has to offer, you have to set yourself free from the second type of guilt. And this is how you do that. Imagine you were a kid, a UKG kid. You saw a beautiful pencil on your classmate's desk. You wanted it, so you took it. You went home happily and showed it to your mother. She could have yelled at you, but instead she spoke gently. I know it's beautiful and I know you wanted it, but it's not the right to take something that isn't yours. Give it back tomorrow and say sorry. You nodded. You felt bad because your mother said it was wrong. You felt guilty for doing something wrong. So the next day, you went to school, returned the pencil and apologized. Now, do you think the 30-year-old version of you will still feel scared by this incident? Will you carry this moment as a burden? No, right? Why? Because that guilt taught you something. From that moment on, you knew that stealing is wrong. It became a value. You didn't hold on to the feeling. You learned from it, fixed it and moved on. That's reparative guilt, the kind that helps you grow. Now imagine this instead. What if your mother had reacted differently? Instead of explaining, she shouted at you like, what have you done? Is this how I raised you? You are a terrible child. Suddenly, you don't just feel guilty, you feel fear, shame, anxiety. You made one mistake, but the way your mother reacted made you feel like you are the mistake. You are overwhelmed by intense emotions. You feel so bad about yourself, so ashamed that you forget about the pencil altogether. You just carry the feeling that you are a terrible person. Every time you see a pencil, you relive that memory. You can't even hold a pencil without that guilt creeping in. It follows you, haunts you. A simple object, a pencil, becomes a trigger, pulling you back into the same shame, the same fear over and over again. That's persecutory guilt. It doesn't let you move on, it keeps you trapped. And that's how every mistake you did not fix, small or big, gets accumulated in your head. Maybe you hurt a friend and you didn't say sorry. Maybe you broke up with someone, maybe you cheated, maybe you made a decision you regret. You moved on, but your mind didn't. Every mistake became proof that you're a terrible person. And that's why it's called the persecutory guilt, because it makes you punish yourself. You become both the prisoner and the jailer. That's why everyone thinks guilt is a negative emotion, but it is not. Kid that returned the pencil, learnt a lesson, fixed the mistake and moved on. Guilt came and went, but for the kid that didn't, is trapped inside the guilt loop. The problem is not guilt. The problem is you are stuck on the guilt loop because you didn't know how to process it in a healthy way. And now, how do you do it? Make a list of all the things you are guilty about. Don't overthink. Just list them. Then ask yourself, can I fix this? Can I apologize? Can I take responsibility? And if I can't change the past, what can I learn from it so I don't repeat it again? And take action. Because the only way out of guilt is taking action. Now, if you're thinking, ma'am, you don't know half of what I've done. I've done terrible things in my life. I don't think I can fix all those. Listen carefully. If you have ever apologized to a friend, if you have ever fixed something you broke, and if you have ever learned from a mistake and done better next time, even once, you deserve to redeem yourself and find peace from that moment. Guilt is not meant to sit in your head forever. It is meant to move you forward. Guilt is your moral compass, your guide. If you have cheated in a relationship, can you apologize even if they don't accept it? If you wronged a friend, can you reach out, acknowledge it and try to repair it? If you can't fix it physically, can you do something that gives your mind peace? You made a mistake. Do something in your power to fix it. That's all it takes. Because guilt is not here to trap you. It is here to teach you that you are not your mistakes and you are what you do next. So, set yourself free from the guilt loop and live your life fully.